Welcome to vlog number 4. 4? I am Sasha and I am coming to you from Hamilton, New Zealand. You can find me on Instagram at Sasha Filburn, which I didn't say last week, I don't think, at all. But I am Sasha Filburn on Instagram. If you are new and you like what you see, please subscribe. And if you do like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I don't know why I bother saying that. People say that all the time on their podcasts, and then I never actually do it. So I don't know why I'm bothering to say it. Maybe it'll help. Thank you to the 5 people that have watched both of my podcasts. I appreciate it. I actually haven't checked it since last Wednesday, I think, when I put it up. Not long after there, because I don't want to get super obsessed with how many people are watching and that sort of thing. Yeah. I would like to get a few more than 5 if possible, but to you 5 people, I will keep doing it if you're enjoying it. This has already gotten really weird. Last week's was really weird too. Tangents about sprinklers and thunderstorms and weight loss. I'm really sorry if I repeat myself a lot. I suffer quite badly from getting brain fog and from not being able to quite remember what I was talking about and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really sorry that there are a couple of really badly edited clips in last week's. I'm already rambling on for 2 minutes. So I am still working on the Loading House cardigan from Katie and the Squid from last week. It's basically just that's all I'm gonna do. I will lay it out and show it to you properly. Maybe once I've worked on it a little bit more. I am in the middle of a row. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day and that you enjoy my vlog. So I have a plan for this morning. I am going to do some dishes and make myself some breakfast, and then I think I will, I need to put on some washing, so I'll probably put on some washing first. But it's such a lovely day, I thought I'd just kind of flip myself around and bam, you can see it's so nice outside. So I don't think I'll really go anywhere because that would mean that I would have to put on sunblock and my sunglasses and a hat and real clothes, all of that sort of thing. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do some dishes. I'm having some watermelon for breakfast while I listen to my audiobook. I have done most of the dishes. I've done one load of the dishes. There's a lot of big stuff left, but I'm gonna let the one that I did do drip dry, and then I will put them away and do the next one. Oh, sorry, baby. I have been happily knitting away on these socks whilst trying to get out the podcast. It's finally sorted. It's not, I don't know if I'm very happy with it, but it's out. I'm loving how these socks are knitting up. I like that there's little stripes from the way that it's pulling. I don't know if those will end up continuing up the leg or not, but I love it. This little stitch marker in here is just to let me know where I finished increasing for the toe. Sorry, normally I knit top down, but these ones I started bottom up because they're DK and I normally don't knit with DK. So this is how much I've done. I would guesstimate that I'm going to need to be putting in a heel. I mean, obviously this is not on, but that's at the tip of my toe there. And this is probably where I would put in a heel for me. Even up a little further normally. It's kind of hard to tell. I might try and shove my toe in there for you. Can I do this? Do you want to even see me attempting to do this? Right. I have shoved my foot in there. And obviously with all these needles it is still quite hard to tell what is happening. But see, I would be inclined to stick a here and there now for me. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to get the entire thing in frame. Obviously, these are not for me. And I'm not sure how big the person's foot is, so I'm thinking I might just keep on going until I run out of wool, because I've got this, I'm doing centre pull, so I have this bunch left in the last little bit of my yarn bath, so I have gotten rid of quite a bit of my yarn bath. And then I have a whole nother ball for the other one, which I need to weigh to make sure was 50 grams. Neither of them had labels on them, so I don't know if they were used at all. I'm not sure, but yeah, you can see that like I've got quite a bit of a foot, and honestly I'm kind of loath to give these up. They're so comfy. I think I need to start making myself some DK socks. And yeah, I haven't made my bed today, honestly, because I've been in it, I've been under it, I've been on top of it, it's so hot, but I was also quite sick this morning, so yeah. Hi guys, it's Thursday today. I am still working on the socks for the Christmas present that I started. I have started the cuff. Can you see that? Why am I getting closer to me? Why didn't I bring the socks closer to you? So I've done a little bit in the cuff. I don't have much of that ball left. That is obviously the first/second sock, I guess, because I did actually start the other one first. I have done my walk for the day. I have been to university and walked back. And yeah, I am just going to keep on knitting. I thought I would just give you a little bit of an update because I hadn't talked to you today. Bye! So, wow, my makeup's just getting more tragic and tragic as the day goes on. Am I even still wearing makeup? Maybe. What a tangent. Sorry about all this. I didn't sleep very well last night. I have been working on the second sock. It's longer than my head. So hopefully I will get this one up to the ribbing tonight. Probably, I think I've got 22 more rows left on this, given where the stitch marker is. And as I said before, this one here, which I've just put on a spare pair of needles, it's actually easier to get knitting off needles than it is to get it off waste yarn. Top tip, use spare needles to hold your knitting instead of waste yarn. So I am just sitting with my fan on, I am watching some vlogs, catching up on some Vlogmas. This time I'm sitting on my bed so you can see my little S. When it starts getting a bit darker I'm going to put that on. I am drinking this one's empty. I'm going to go and get myself another Christmas ginger beer, which is just spiced ginger beer. It's so good. And I have my water here, which I need to finish, otherwise my personal trainer will tell me off. So that's all from me, probably for the rest of the night. I don't know. Oh, and my strap broke on my dress, and so I've just been wearing it without the strap over my shoulder, in case anybody noticed that at all. I don't know, I was too lazy to try and fix it. But yeah. I might update you a little bit later if I actually end up finishing these, which I probably won't.
You guys ready? Vlogmas. Vlogmas is upon us. It's that wonderful time of the year where vloggers and podcasters alike challenge themselves to put out a video every single day during the month of December, or at least leading up to December 25th, Christmas Day. So I am partaking in Vlogmas as best as I can. Granted, I'm not putting out a video every single day. I think I skipped one day, but today is
So my evening is going to be spent playing some Harry Potter for a couple of hours, I think, before I go to bed. I love this music. So, I started working on this and then didn't really actually explain what it was. It is a Christmas present for somebody, and so my partner was home when I first started it, and so I didn't really explain anything. It is called the Summer Flies Shawl, and if I flip it up this way, you can kind of see that these are little butterflies. But then they're not so obvious that they have to be butterflies. They could just be a little chevron pattern, which is kind of what I like about it. When I first saw the pattern, I didn't realize that they were butterflies. So yeah, I'm doing this in a double knit, so a DK weight, and I've done 5 sections so far. I don't remember how many sections they are, but obviously being double knit, it knits up really quickly. So I worked on this one day before work, and a little bit when I got home from work. It's all rolling up on itself because, it's on the needles. But yeah, the only issue I've got is this little line here is really frustrating me, but I don't want to pull it back. So this time I started the next section 1 row early to negate this line here. So that is I should have read ahead in the pattern, but yeah, that is my shawl. Sitting with my fan, thank goodness for fans, watching some Inside Number 23 with my last Christmas ginger beer and mess everywhere, which I am ignoring. So yeah, that's my afternoon for today. About to start section 6. Woo! I just won an ultimate game of Yarn Chicken. I got to the end of the row, and this was what was left of my ball, and I am so happy. But on a different note, this is what my Christmas present is looking like. I am up to the knotted lace worky type bit. I love this section, it's so pretty. And yeah, I'm just going along on this. Then I think I'm gonna do some Secret Santa gifts for some people. So I am kind of wearing makeup. It's kind of on there, it's kind of not. I went out today with one of my friends and we went to the farmer's market this morning, and this is all falling out. Hold on one second. We went to the farmer's market this morning and then we went to a vintage swap type thing, which I didn't film anything of. I did get a couple of shots of the farmer's market and then of the Christmas market that we went to. So I've had a busy day. I have knit and I have knit. I did buy some yarn at the Christmas market from Purple Sprouts NZ, but it's in the other room, so I need to go and find it. I've got winged eyeliner on this eye and none on this eye because I slipped it all off. You're welcome for this look. It is something. So I started on Geordie's dad's socks. I only got a teeny tiny bit of the cuff done, and I've got one more pair of socks to do for a Christmas present. something for Geordie to do for a Christmas present, and yeah, that's it for Christmas presents, the Secret Santa things, and then that'll be it. I'm also thinking about making a shawl for a couple of people who are having a hard time, thinking I might crochet that. Yeah. Morning guys, it's Monday morning. I don't have to work today because Michelle is working for me and I'm going to do her shift. Normally I do work on a Monday. So I am just working on finishing some Christmas presents. I haven't sewed any more on my Christmas dress because I realised I've still got 2 pairs of socks and my Secret Santa gifts, and I want to do a couple other things, and I've still got like 10 rows left on this shawl, and it's 400 stitches now. The last row doubled the stitches, so whilst it's not many rows, it's still going to take forever because they're so long. So I don't know if I'll get a Christmas dress done this year. I might be up until midnight the day before Christmas again. We'll see. So I'll talk to you later.
This is Matt from Jack's Project, and this is our new single, Work Up Late. It's about those awkward first stages.
So I have gotten to work. It is 10 to 9, so I've got about half an hour before I have to start work. I am going to work on the socks that are in my sock bag, which is just such a cute little drawstring bag. Unfortunately it's not lined, which means that my needles always poke through it. But I have my sock whip in there. I am almost finished the ribbing. I've got one more row left on the ribbing, and then that I've decided is long enough. One more row just makes it 20. And I have my coffee, and I am so excited for this coffee. It is so good. And yeah, there I am in the mirror. So I thought I would give you a little bit of an update on what has been going on at the moment. I'm sorry about the flare from the lights. Maybe if I sit this way a little bit. Oh, there's another light there. Okay, sorry. Yesterday I went ice skating with one of my friends. Hi, Fred. And I took some video, so I will put that in there. I don't think I had updated you to let you know that I was going to do that. We went to Kmart, which I guess you could kind of liken to a Walmart without food, maybe a Target. And I bought some Christmas stuff, like some wrapping paper, some little Christmas plushies, a cat Christmas present for a couple of friends, and a fan because it has been so hot. And yeah, I've just been working on the Christmas socks for my partner's dad. This is Debbie Bliss Rialto sock yarn, and I'm working it with carbon, oh, can I put that there? You're just resting on my coffee cup at the moment because my arms are getting sore. I've just got the sock on my carbon 2.25mm needles. I do knit quite loosely, so I would actually gather that this is probably the equivalent of a 2.5mm needle. I've taken a little bit of a break because my hand was getting a little bit cramped. I finished the shawl that I was knitting for a Christmas present yesterday. I didn't video that because we had visitors yesterday and my flatmates were home yesterday, and I felt really awkward talking to a camera with people around. I'm sorry if you can hear the birds in the background. They're very loud. There are pigeons nesting in our, there's a little alcove type thing, and pigeons nest in there. But, today is Tuesday, and I start work in about 10 minutes, and I have work in the morning, but I do finish at 1, so it's not a long day of work, which is nice. But yeah, I've just kind of babbled on for a little bit there. As you might have noticed, I don't tend to do a lot of cutting out in these videos. I try and keep them as full as possible, unless of course I say something really weird. Although last week there were a couple of clips about sprinklers and thunderstorms and weight loss with my cat, so just a little weird. I still don't really think that anybody's really watching these, but I think I'm going to keep doing them because it'll be nice to be able to look back and be like, that's what I did when I was in my last year of university, and I'll probably also video while I'm in Chile, and that'll be really nice to have as well. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys later after I finish work. I might even do a little tour of the shop before I open it. So I did just decide that I would do a little tour of our shop. As you can see, it is actually quite huge. So we have the counter, which, you know, it's just a counter with our lay-by stuff and displays, our advent calendar. We've got all of our needles along this side. So we've got all of our Knit Pro in one place, some Craft Co. These are cottons. This is sort of where our seasonal displays go. This is our window display. So yeah, these are our seasonal displays. So these are all cottons. More cotton. This one's a bit messy. Oh, that'll be why it was messy. And that one. So we've got cottons, more cottons. These ones are sale yarns because they are discontinued from the supplier. More sale yarn, more sale yarn, more sale yarn, more sale yarn. We've got a little sit and knit alcove. Not that anybody really sits and knits, it's more for partners that come in with their wives. Another display. This is the Possum Merino sock yarn that we've got. It's really nice. That's where our patterns are. And we've got 2 3-ply, 4-ply, 4-ply all the way around, 8-ply, more 8-ply, a pole. Now 8-ply goes all the way around, and we've got some like thicker stuff here, 10-plies, some more fluffy stuff, and then some like specialty kind of yarns, for lack of a better word. So yeah, that's our shop. This is the sock yarn that I am using at the moment. It is the Rialto Luxury Sock in colourway 9. Figured I could just show you that one, and then so I'm going to get ready to open the shop now. I'll see you guys later. So it's Wednesday, which means it's upload day. Last night I went to Zumba and it was so good, and I went to our Stitch and Bitch afterwards, and I had a bowl of chips for dinner, which I know is not healthy, but man, they were good chips. So if you would like to follow me, I am Sasha Filburn on Ravelry and Instagram, and please like and subscribe to, well, please like my video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed watching. So I hope y'all have a good week, and I will see you next week. Bye!